What is every country's best ever Euro finish? Today, I'll be sharing that information with you. If you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, completely free to do. And in the comment section down below, let me know who do you think will be the winners of Euro 2024. We're going to begin with Germany. They've, of course, won the Euros before, the hosts this year, and they've won it in 1972, 1980 and 1986. Will 2024 be the year Germany make it 4 in their own backyard? We'll have to wait and see. For Hungary, their best ever finish at the Euros has been the semi-final. However, this did come quite a long time ago in 1964, and they've also reached the semi-finals in 1972. Can they go one better this year? For Scotland, they haven't made it past the group stage in the Euros. They've only made the group stage, of course, in every competition they've reached at the Euros. So 1992, 1996 and 2020. Can 2024 put an end to that run? Or will it just be group stage heartbreak for Scotland? For Switzerland, the furthest they've gone in the Euro campaign has been the quarter-finals. And that was, of course, in the last Euro campaign, where, of course, they lost on penalties to Spain, have knocked out France the round before, I'm pretty sure it was, on a penalty shootout. Into Group B then, and the furthest Albania have gone is the group stage. This is their second ever Euro campaign. Can they go one better than the group stage this year? For Croatia, the best they've ever done at the Euros is the round of 16, 1996 and 2008. They've never won a knockout game at the Euros. Considering how well they do at the World Cup, can they make a change to that in 2024? Italy, of course, are the holders of the Euros, and they won the Euros twice now, 1968 and 2020. Will they be able to keep hold of their title? The only side that's ever been able to do that is Spain. Next up is Spain, and of course they've won it 3 times, the same amount of times as Germany, 1964, 2008 and 2012, of course, holding the title for consecutive Euros there, 2008 to 2012. In 1992, Denmark won the Euros, their only ever win, but a great win at that, having not originally qualified for the Euros. But of course, Yugoslavia did get disqualified that year, so Denmark got in and they won the Euros. Incredible for them. The furthest England have ever gone at the Euros is second place. Of course, this was in the last Euros where they got to the final against Italy, and of course it was heartbreak on penalties in the end. So 2020 was that for England, or 2021 if you want to be specific, after the COVID outbreak, of course. For Serbia, the furthest they've ever gone in a Euro campaign has been second place, and on 2 occasions. So 1960 and 1968, both in the 60s for Serbia. Can 2024 be another good year for Serbia? For Slovenia, the furthest they've ever gone in a Euro campaign has been the group stage. They've only qualified for the Euros once previous to this, and they've ended a 24-year break from the Euros this year. So they'll be hoping to get further than the group stage this year. Can they make it to the knockouts? Let me know in the comment section down below. The furthest Austria have ever made it in the Euros is to the round of 16, and that was as well at the last Euros in 2020. France are everyone's favourites this year to win the Euros, and they've of course won it before, but not for a long time. 1984, and then 16 years later in 2000, 24 years later, they're the favourites to win the Euros again. Can they do it? Of course. They're everyone's favourites, as we say, and they've definitely got the talent and quality in that squad to do so. The Netherlands, of course, have won the Euros in 1988, and they'll be hoping to do the same this year. The likes of Van Dijk, Ake at the back, it seems very solid foundations. It's just going forward where the question marks arise for the Netherlands. The furthest Poland have ever gone in the Euros was the quarter-finals, that going back to 2016 now. For Belgium, the furthest they've ever gone was second place, the only time they've ever made the final at the Euros, back in 1980, where they lost to Germany, I'm pretty sure it was. Heartbreak in the final for Belgium. But this year, of course, they've still got some incredible players and talent in their squads. It's an aging squad, so you think if they're going to succeed in a major competition, it probably has to be sooner rather than later. Back in 2000, Romania made the quarter-final stage of the Euros. The furthest Slovakia have gone in the Euros was the round of 16 stage in 2016. As for Ukraine, they made the quarter-final stage last Euros in Euro 2020, Hopefully, they can match that one or even go one better this year. The Czech Republic won the Euros in 1976. They'll be hoping to get somewhere close to the knockouts and maybe all the way to the final this year yet again. But that could be some ask for the Czech Republic. For Georgia, this is their first ever Euro, so they've never been involved before. The debut year in 2024. How will they do? It will be a very exciting time for them and the country, of course. And if they can make it out the group, that would be incredible for Georgia. Portugal are one-time winners of the Euros, of course, with Ronaldo breaking records on the pitch. They've won the Euros back in 2016, of course, you remember that one, against France in the final. And finally, the furthest Turkey have ever got in the Euros was the semi-final stage back in 2008. Well then guys, that is every country's best ever Euro finish. Who will improve on that finish this year? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. Completely free to do. And comment your Euro winners this year in the comment section down below. So much Euro content to bring you in the coming weeks and days. I'm very excited for it, as you can tell. And I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.